Do you ever get the feeling you're being tricked, manipulated, fooled? We're all being manipulated at all times, in all kinds of ways. It's hard to imagine the level of manipulation that's taking place. It just leaves more questions, doesn't it? It's deception. It's the new normal. There are so many unseen mysteries and strange secrets being revealed. I believe that we are all being imprinted with this idea of a new sexuality, of breaking the bonds of our God-given sexualities, of exploring all the different possibilities. Unless you've been living under a rock for the last 10 years, then you're aware of the obvious, quote, gay agenda that's taking place in our world right now. This is not an attack on all gay people, but it is an attack on the political agenda. Shiloh wears ties and calls herself John, and now Maddox is playing with manicure kits. Why are Angelina Jolie's children acting like members of the opposite sex? Well, we know why. Angelina and Brad are two of the biggest movie stars in the world. They get plenty of attention 24/7. They are also in the Luciferian Hollywood system. They have both signed their contracts, so to speak. With all the attention they garner, and with as celebrity obsessed as so many millions of people are, these people program you. They're programming you with the new Luciferian ideals. So I recently stumbled across a series of commercials with Chuck Liddell, and these commercials are for Duralast brakes. Now, Chuck Liddell is considered one of the toughest men in the world. He's an ex-Ultimate Fighting Championship champ for many years. The guy's pretty amazing. But I want to show you an example of how they are subtly indoctrinating us into this gay agenda, even in little commercials like this. So I noticed this commercial on television the other day, and there was a quick shot, just like 1 second, of showing him hitting the gas in that truck behind him that's hanging up there in the air. And just in that 1 second shot, you could see that his toenails were all painted. They were painted green. So I went online and tried to find that same commercial, and I found the commercial, but they've taken that little scene out. So I did a little more digging, and I found something else. Check this out. Here's Chuck in another one of the Duralast commercials, where again he's just doing all this manly man type stuff, like just totally unstoppable tornado of a dude, destroying everything in his path. But I actually captured the toenails in this, so check this out. This was just like a maybe second and a half shot. And here's that second or so shot of his toenails being painted. And like I said, I've seen this in some of the other commercials as well. And it's just a second, so you got to think about that in terms of production and making commercials. You know, why is it important to have that one single quick little shot in there? I mean, the guy gets in a truck, we know he's going to hit the gas. Okay, we understand that. They're doing this so you can see the toenails. It's all about the toenails. This is one of those subtle ways that this gay agenda is slowly indoctrinating. It's no accident that they take somebody considered one of the toughest men in the world and put him in a commercial like that. But the whole idea really is to destroy the masculine, while at the same time exalting the feminine. Now this has all been perverted and distorted. I get into some of this in some of my other videos on goddess worship. You've probably seen a lot of this goddess worship theme coming up in our culture and media, music videos, you name it. It's all over the place. It is being used to subjugate the men. It all started with a picture and a video, something I'd seen not long ago. A lot of times in these kind of conspiracy realms, a lot of us find ourselves in different corners of YouTube. It's always exciting when there's kind of a news story that comes around. Well, this was one of them. It was the whole, is Michelle Obama really a man story? I really don't know who started the research on this. I don't know who launched this whole thing out there, but it kind of blew up overnight. Next thing I know, all kinds of people are making videos on this subject and raising the question. Is Michelle Obama, in fact, a man? I know, it all seems so crazy. Well, that's why I really didn't look into it too much at first. I just kind of put it to the side and I thought it was interesting. But then, something happened. Recently. Joan Rivers is a comedian that many have called the queen of tasteless jokes. She was edgy and rubbing people wrong years before a lot of the people that are out there now. Just a few days ago, she had something interesting to say to some reporters on the street. I want to play it out for you. Listen for yourself.
Mr. Rivers, how are you? You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I'm so excited.
Okay.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Manchelle is a
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay. She doesn't.
So is it all true? I don't know. But I personally wouldn't be surprised by anything to do with Obama and this administration. I mean, we're talking about a guy that has actually quoted Saul Alinsky. Saul Alinsky wrote the book Rules for Radicals. You could also call this the Devil's Playbook to destroy your enemies. But as you can see right here, he actually dedicated it to Lucifer. The whole thing at this point is just a television production for us. Because behind the scenes, there are many mysteries surrounding the Obamas. Hey, thanks for watching.